4, 5, 6, 7. Everybody?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay? Okay. Good. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, well look, I'm glad to be back here at the Farmers Market, and one thing I love about this place is it's like, it wraps up so many of the values that matter. It wraps up this notion of health and how healthy eating is a foundation of a healthy living. It wraps up this notion of wealth. We have incredible entrepreneurs. Some have been here for many years, some have just got started this year with their stands here in the market, but they're building their dreams, they're building wealth in this community. It stands for people coming together. This is one of the most, bustling gathering spaces here in Flint, here in mid-Michigan. And I think here, I'm running for governor of Michigan because I want everyone to feel like they belong here. I want everyone to know they can be their best here, that they have a future, and a path toward it. Too many people in Flint, too many people in communities across Michigan, they felt like they had to go someplace else to be the professional they wanted to be, the person they wanted to be. I felt that way when I graduated from college. But I know if we have more institutions like this, if we are putting more supports around the community, people can know that they can be their best self in Michigan if we make the right decisions today. Running for governor so everyone can choose to stay here and succeed here, and then build something amazing here, like the people who are building their dreams here at the Flint Farmers Market. So I'm really proud of that. I'm proud of these are the types of businesses that we're supporting with things like the Michigan Economic Opportunity Fund, for them to be able to get loans and grants from the state of Michigan to take the next step in their business. If they want to go from having a stand in here to a storefront somewhere in the city. I talked with the person we talked to. He talked about his dream of actually getting a farm further out in Genesee County. We want to help support those who are ready to grow, ready to build, ready to create something that hasn't been created. He wants to have people buy from the stand, but then go visit the farm and learn about where their food comes from and build a relationship with it. These are people with vision. That's who I want to work with as the next governor of Michigan. So I'm really proud to be here, to interact with the folks in the community. I met students, I met seniors, and they're all excited about Michigan's future. So thanks for coming here today.
So if you are elected governor, what do you do similar to Governor Gilchrist and different, and what makes you feel that you are the right person qualified for such a very big job as considered time?
I'm really proud of the work I've been able to do alongside Governor Gilchrist. We've laid an important foundation when it's come to education. This year we're gonna hit that goal of $10,000 per student for public education, so they can have more resources. We've done a lot of infrastructure, a couple of connections, 7,000 homes to the area. But when we got elected in 2018, times were very good. TikTok was a music game. People didn't really, a lot of people understand what AI was, large language models, technology is evolving. Different times call for different leadership. I'm an engineer, I'm a solution builder, problem solver. So we need that in this moment of change that we're in right now. We need that kind of sensibility and experience. That's what I'm bringing to the table. So we have a different style, different sensibility for different.
You were encouraged to run for 2 other posts. Why did you pick the governor's position?
Well, I've been to all 83 counties of Michigan 3 times or more. Spending time getting to know the people of Michigan from all walks of life. People who live in everything from manufactured homes to small apartments to big lakeshore properties. And I hear, what they are excited about, what they're anxious about, what they're fearful of. As governor of Michigan, I can make progress on things that matter to them. Things like housing. In every community, I hear about a lack of access to affordable housing, whether that's available housing, seasonal housing. And so I've pushed hundreds of millions of dollars into our state housing trust fund to address that issue and bring 60,000 new housing units online. I can do that as a problem solver and a solution builder as governor of Michigan. So this is about the place where I think I can best serve, where I'm best suited, and where my skills as an engineer and a problem solver have frankly best prepared me. So that's why I want to serve the people of Michigan from that particular place.
I spoke to some of the people here, and they didn't know who you were or that you were running for governor. So how are you going to get that out there? But this is just a small area.
That's exactly why we're here. Every area of Michigan is important. I don't care how small it is. There are people in Michigan who matter today and matter tomorrow, and I'm going to go see them where they are. I'm the only candidate in this race who's visited all 83 counties of Michigan 3 or more times. That means going to the smallest communities and understanding what the challenges are and what the opportunities are. The reason that I spend time in the community is to listen to people about what's important. Those entrepreneurs I talk talk to who want to take the next step of their business. And like the gentleman I said, he's ready to go create a farm out in Genesee County. Whether it's the students from the University of Michigan Flint who want to understand what their future can be, not only in terms of internships, but in terms of how they can have a really productive experience on campus in a great college like this, prepare them for the future. It's about those conversations and connections, and that's how the real estate paying more conversations will take.
Well, I apologize, I don't know the answer to this, but have you been to those counties because of your role as lieutenant governor or as part of your build up to this campaign?
I've been to those counties because my responsibility as lieutenant governor of Michigan is to serve everyone in the state of Michigan. This is about problem solving and solution building, and that's what I've been doing.
Okay.
One more in the back.
Obviously, politics are very divided right now across the country. How will you work with people across the aisle, people who may not agree with you?
This is about relationships anchored in results. There have been so many people who've been frustrated with our politics. They've been upset about the status quo, not giving them what they need because they haven't gotten results from the government. Well, I'm a results-oriented person. That's what engineers do. We solve problems, make things work for people, and deliver results. And that works across any kind of particular political or geographic divide. I've spent time understanding the opportunity to deliver those results and then gone and done it. Things like mental health resources. I hear about it in every community. People are worried about their kids' mental health. I'm worried about my own. My twin sixth graders. People are worried about our veterans and suicidal thoughts coming into their minds because of the struggles that they may have. Well, I've helped to create things like the Certified Community Behavioral Health Clinic program that have scaled up the capacity of our mental health providers as much as 40% for those who are participating in that program. It's changing how access works. Working across the body is something that I've always done. When I came into office, remember, we had a Republican House and a Republican Senate that we worked with. So every policy that I was able to advance was on a bipartisan basis. Every important policy that I've done thus far as lieutenant governor has been on a bipartisan basis. The housing, building more housing, that's been bipartisan. Connecting people to the internet, that's been bipartisan. Expanding mental health services, that's been bipartisan. Reducing health disparities, whether they're racial or economic lines, that's been bipartisan. I care about solutions, and I'm willing to work with anybody who's also results oriented like I am.